let's not go too graphic. We're on radio, I've got to be sensitive. But what do you think about the whole Diddy thing?
I don't even know. I'm lost with it.
Yeah.
I'm lost with it. I don't know what's fake news and what's real anymore.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing as well about that guy saying that Diddy broke into his yard and unwrapped all his kids' Christmas presents?
That was real. Yeah.
That was real.
That was real.
No. What kind of madman does that?
He's the Grinch.
Yeah, trust me.
He's actually the Grinch.
This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Mad. Yeah. Right, so this is the part of the show we've been looking forward to.
Yeah, interview time.
Bristol enemy in the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to get these buttons so I can have explosion sound effects and noises. Fireworks. But no, bro, long awaited, long overdue.
Trust me.
Big up for coming through. You've been putting in work now. I always said to you, I was happy to have you on at any point, but I wanted it to tie into a project.
Yeah.
Now you're here, which means the project's on the way, right?
Yeah.
Positive times, my bro.
Me, myself, and I, man, be coming out in like the next week.
Oh, really? Like that soon?
Yeah, it was going to be 10 tracks.
Yes.
And then I blew up my headphones, so I had to order new headphones, and I was waiting.
You know what? I heard how loud you had your headphones up when we was doing the test on the mic. Yeah. No wonder you blew up your headphones.
No, I have it loud, innit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought it's the speakers, bro.
but yeah, now it's going to be a 12-track album, so you got 2 extra tracks out of it. So.
But can you hear them now? Like. Just. Just ringing. The last 2 songs sound like tinnitus. So Nah, honestly, well done. I think that's a huge achievement, a big accomplishment, and of course I had to support that, and that was the perfect time to get you in. As I say, I know you've done battles, I know you've done other things. We could have been in to talk about that. I wanted you in to talk about the you know what I mean, the produce.
Yeah.
But you know, I also want to do like a general interview about like who you are and what got you into music and everything like that. So you were born, you're here today. In short, what's happened in between?
Well, I think when I first really come into music was when I was I think I was about 12 or 13. Okay. There used to be youth clubs, innit?
Come on.
And Lawrence Weston.
No, that's what he said. There used to be youth clubs.
Yeah, trust me. They need to bring them back still, because that gave us something to do 2 nights out of the week.
Can you say that as a quote? Yeah.
Yeah, they need to bring back youth clubs, man. Get these kids off the street, couple nights a week, doing music, doing something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's gonna stop the knife crime. It's gonna bring them together as well, because kids these days they're just sat on screens in their bedroom. They don't interact with anyone because the roads is like not safe anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? So a youth club, man, it'll give them somewhere to go.
Interview over. That's it. No, bro, you smashed it. That's it.
For real.
For real. Yeah, we used to have youth clubs, and that's where you started.
That's where I started. Yeah, because there was decks there, and it was all drum and bass back in the day. Where I'm from, Lawrence Weston. I, in my opinion, produced some of the best drum and bass MCs Bristol's ever seen. I don't care what anyone says.
You know, CY.
Yeah, man, he was
young. R.I.P. That was my dog, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to go out of a goal. Big on that, yeah, whatever. In Shire when I was younger, and that was your mucker, isn't it?
CY was a good guy, man.
Yeah,
man, he was the sickest drum and bass MC. It was sad. It was
best
sad.
MC your ends ever had, bro.
Trust me, waste of a life, man. Waste of a life, bro.
But yeah, man. So yeah, you know about the raves and the parties and all the things, and that's what started you off then, yeah.
Yeah, man. Because obviously everything was drum and bass. I went to my first rave. My older brother got me through the back door when I was like 15, innit?
Oh snap! Can you remember what the rave was?
Yeah, Lakota, bro. One Nation.
Okay. Oh, you went to one. Okay.
Them days.
Yeah. Fair.
Sick, bro.
Yeah. So when was your first time on the microphone? Then what happened with that?
First time on stage, I think, was with you, mate. Versus battles.
Come on.
Yeah, versus battles. When Guire had to step in because my man done one out the back door. Remember?
Yeah, he ran away.
Yeah, so Guire stepped up and fair play to him, bro.
No, imagine you're about to battle someone and they run away.
Remember that he done one because he was there and he was giving all the big spots. Like, yeah, you're having it. And I was like, yeah, all right, we'll see. And then I remember you called me up and we were stood on stage, wasn't it? Like,
he's probably gonna have a cry online about this, but I'm gonna name and shame you. Wayne Webster, you are a prat.
Yeah, that was lame.
Whoever takes drugs before a rap battle, in general, drugs are bad. Kids don't do drugs. But when you're about to be filmed on stage in front of a big audience,
bro,
battle someone, I know. What's wrong with you?
I can't sit here and act like I didn't do it. Don't flop. I turned up after 3 days on one.
Yeah, I suppose people do a lot to...
I've done it. I've made the mistakes.
Did you did run out of the building. You stood up and you battled. You did a great battle. Yeah. Look at you. Look at me. Look at you. Bro, that was historic, man. I swear down.
Nah, I was just mashed, bruv.
You've gone sober now, aren't you?
Yeah, mate. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
congratulations. I know that sounds like a small 2 weeks, but if you've been like
drinking every day for years,
smashing it in, everything like that. 2 weeks is a long time to not do it, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm doing all right now. I'm doing all right. Yesterday was a long day still.
Yeah, it's sorry, management texting in. Big up Miranda every time, but no, do you know what? Big up you. I've been on a gym team myself. I'm sure they can tell by the huge guns.
Yeah, gotta get the guns, bro. Gotta get the guns, man. It's like 3 weeks gotta be done. You know? Yeah, but in a year's time, you'll be a year or 3 weeks.
Remember these muscles in a year's time. We'll have like a size in a year.
Yeah.
But no, on the real, look, congratulations. It's a great thing to be doing that. And I think, look, as much as that battle was hugely entertaining and you were funny, it's probably not the best representation that you wanted to show of yourself.
Nah. That's why we had to set up a rematch in it, and it was a different story. Then, really do you know what I mean?
We got GBT for that, but look,
man.
I think again, not to get on Wayne, as I say, the reason I say that is because he literally stitched us up and ran out the building, and then somebody had to step in and do it.
Thank God for Guire, big up Guire 10 times.
Yeah. Like Guire's one of my best. He's a legend at it, and to take a battle like not even last minute, we're talking. Like seconds before you're on stage.
Yeah, literally.
That takes a person. But also, I think for you, it changed your opponent.
Because it mashed everything up for me,
and Guire, you can't be like, you white person from there.
I can't call Guire ginger, can I?
Yeah, it just doesn't work. I know you're pig just getting rid of stuff. It's not going to really,
Yeah, so, it was one of those ones.
As much as I appreciate that it was one of my things, and I think that was Secret Sika, wasn't it? Secret Studio.
Yeah, it was a Sika thing. Yeah, big up Sika 10 times.
Yeah, as much as I appreciate it was us that got you on board, and that was one of the first times you've done it. And
another thing, big up Blue Mountain, man, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Blue Mountain. But no, bro, aside from the battling, what about like performing your songs? Have you had like many chances to do that yet?
Yeah. I've been booked enough times over the years. I've done bear shows, but it's normally just drum and bass things, man. I do love drum and bass. You know what I mean? It's been in my veins from a kid. So
because I know your project's all going to be hip hop and grime, right?
Yeah.
Would you say more grime or more hip hop? Because I did notice that you got like a.
It's like kind of drill, grime, hip hop a bit. Is
like
it
140-esque?
Yeah, around 140ish. Yeah. 120, 140.
Right. So if you had to have like a genre fight, so if it's drum and bass versus grime versus drill versus hip hop in your head, what would win that battle? Then what's your favorite out of them?
Hip hop.
10
times over.
Who's your favorite rapper? Hip hop rapper?
Oh, it's gonna sound so lame, but Eminem, man.
No, it's not lame. That's, if that's what it was.
Always has been.
The era you come up in, the age you are, I think he was one of the best artists, and I think numbers don't lie.
When I very first started rapping was the first time I watched 8 Mile, funny enough. As a proper, them times I was like 11, 12 or something.
But do you know, and the thing is, I mean, for a lot of white rappers, because there's no denying we're white people, and I think to see a lot, I think this is it, it's inclusion, isn't it? And a lot of times when you've seen a white person doing something that you admire, you're like, oh, I could do that as well, it relates to me.
Yeah, it was just like, I don't know, it was just like, just the feeling of triumph at the end, innit? I thought, I want to feel like that.
Yeah.
Them ones.
But they don't tell you about the opposite side of it.
No, when you jump on.
But no, and honestly, I think this is it for certain people, say from ends and there's battles and stuff like that, and you want to do it. And I think for a lot of people, Eminem created a lot of bad shock humor. Like, I think there was a real.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, of really awful things that were said.
The Marshall Mathers LP was nuts, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think there was a strange era in hip hop where basically people just said things because it was outrageous to get shock. I think it's like the Frankie Boyle era.
Yeah, it's like people nowadays saying mad stuff on social media for clickbait, and it's like the same sort of thing.
But it's changed. No, the outrageousness. I think it'd be like, can you remember when there was like horrible things like chainsaws on stuff?
Oh yeah,
really
Slipknot, like
no, when the internet first came out and you get really outrageous videos that I can't say things about on radio.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
I think after a while, people was making off-key jokes about nasty things and stuff.
Yeah.
Then after a while, I think people kind of realised we probably shouldn't look at these videos and we probably shouldn't say that sort of stuff.
I don't think we should laugh at this.
And it's a bit wrong. And then suddenly, there was a cancel culture. You know what I mean? And I think basically people was like, oh, we can't share that kind of madness because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's cleaned things up, hasn't it?
Well, I think the Eminem era was pre that. You know what I mean? And I think that opened up a lot of people rapping about all kinds. I could rap about this, I could rap about that.
Yeah.
Some good, some bad.
Looking back.
So, I mean, was there other artists you like apart from Eminem, or was it?
I'll tell you what, an artist I absolutely love is Andre from Outkast.
Yeah, 3000.
Guy's got skills, man.
On a flute.
The guy's got skills.
On a flute.
He's a different level guy, man.
Do you know what? Respect to Outkast. I'm never going to take away the history. Big boy, that bad man rapper Andre was 3000 was super creative. But have you seen now he's quit rap?
Yeah.
And he's just playing flute.
No, I ain't even seen
He
that.
went to a gig, and imagine we gone to see Andre 3000, and he just stood up there, and he can't even play flute. But he just wings it, and he plays flute. And like, you got a whole a band behind him that don't know what he's going to play, because he can't actually read music or play music.
Oh, yeah.
So they're just like kind of just doing like ambient noises.
That's what they were
trying not to mess up his flow, and it's one of the worst things I've ever witnessed in my life, man. It's,
no, that's peak. So, 'cause I bet you was going there expecting the good stuff, innit? Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson. Instead we got. It sounded horrific, mate. Honestly, it was
peak times, like
god awful.
Did you stay the whole way through?
No. It's terrible.
I would have been like, I need my money's worth, man.
No, we were working with Don't Flop doing funny interviews. So,
you was there.
Right, so this album's coming out in a week. It's going to be on all streaming platforms. YouTube, everything like that.
Everything like that.
I know you started doing your own videos.
Yeah.
Go on, you.
It's difficult, man. It's difficult, but I've started doing it. Yeah.
Nothing worth having that should be easy. You know But once you figure out how to do it, you can write your own tickets. Then you can.
Trust me. That's why I'm working with graphics, videos. I just want to be able to do everything myself. One-stop shop.
Videos are probably one of the most expensive and hardest part of releasing your music. And if you can do it yourself. You're not relying on someone else to do it. You don't have to pay someone to do it.
I think sometimes for the people looking in, they don't realise how much we actually invest in this stuff.
I mean,
like
tell them.
Beats. Like I've paid £200 for beats. Do you know what I mean? Like when you find a beat that's fire and it's by someone who's decent, they know.
You want to upload it.
Yeah. You want the rights to it. You don't want to be shut down for copyright, do you? Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to pay your way, man. You got to pay your way.
How many streams you have to get to pay for that £200 beat?
Oh, mate, thousands. Thousands and thousands. Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, so you have to have relative massive success before. That's just a beat.
Yeah, but the videos people want £400 or £500. It's mental.
Then you got to have an outfit for the video.
Yeah.
First, then you got to buy drinks for
jewelry. And then you got to come with the Ciroc and the AU. All that
Ciroc, that was Diddy's one.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
No Diddy drink.
No Diddy though. No Diddy.
No baby oil.
Oh no, I'm not allowed the baby oil now.
I think as long as you don't have 300 bottles. I mean, just for let's not go too graphic on radio. I've got to be sensitive. But what do you think about the whole Diddy thing?
I don't even know. I'm lost with it.
Yeah,
I'm lost with it. I don't know what's fake news and what's real anymore.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing as well about that guy saying that Diddy broke into his yard and unwrapped all his kids' Christmas presents?
That was real. Yeah.
That was real.
That was real.
No. What kind of madman does that?
He's the Grinch.
Yeah, trust me.
Actually the Grinch. Yeah.
But what do you reckon he was thinking? Like, I'm going to unwrap these presents. You know?
I think he was just trying to be mean to Cassie's new fella and trying to show that I do what I want. You know, I think he thought he was that. Yeah. Look. None of those things sound like RICO charges though. So do you think he's going to get convicted, or do you think he's not?
If what they're saying about the kids and that's true?
Oh, that's not come up in court yet though, has it? That hasn't even really been announced.
If what everyone's saying about the kids is true, he deserves the chair, bro.
Yeah, do you know what? I agree with you wholeheartedly. But yeah, based on what's come out in court just yet,
I reckon it's a bit mad how we treat Cassie.
Yeah, but the thing is, see that video? The reason the police officer released that was because it was past the statute of limitations. He can't even be prosecuted for it.
Oh, raw.
No. So that's not even on the charges.
It was a pointless venture.
Well, no, it was to turn everyone's opinion against him. I think so. When they prosecute him, everyone kind of hates Diddy. I think They used it as a character sort of thing. You know what I mean?
But have you seen the thing? Have you seen like all the updates on the court case and that?
Everything.
And like
I've been watching that.
What he done to Cassie was mad.
Yeah, bro. And look, in the interest of keeping this PG, I'm not going to say anything more.
Yeah.
But
mad.
Do you know what? It feels like everything we grew up knowing was a lie, bruv. You know what I mean?
No, trust me. I felt like that when like a few people like
have you
Rolf Harris and people like that. It was mad. Like, and it's just you think.
I can't lie, I was in this cartoon club.
Nah, bro.
I didn't go to the place. I didn't. You had a little card with a picture of a kangaroo.
Have you got a story to tell?
No, nothing like that. No, I swear, no, I really haven't. Yeah, I was good at art. That was good. Yeah. No, I didn't actually have to go to his cartoon club.
Kushti.
I didn't tie any kangaroos down around me or nothing.
Yeah.
So I can't get no. But no. And you didn't? Have you heard about the Suge Knight with the butter recently?
Yeah, bro. What?
Bro. Right. Anyway, no more. No.
Yeah. But
basically, my point is our childhood and everything we grew up with. There was some questionable.
It's falling apart, mate.
It's mad.
Especially everything they're saying about JayZ now as well. Like,
I never liked him. I seen what he done with Dame Dash and how he snaked people. His own business partners and how he stitched up DMX, for example. You know what I mean? He's
a businessman.
He punked DMX's whole career just for himself. You say a businessman, I call him a snake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a snake, but like business is about snaking people. Like when you get up to big business, it's madness.
In that business. You know
trust
what I mean?
me,
I don't do that snakery, bruv. And I like honor. I like respect, you know?
Your word is everything, innit?
Everything.
Your word is everything, bro.
But bro, talk about that. Your word. You're going to be performing. You got 2 songs in the chamber for us.
Yep.
I've got a few adverts, and then we're going to go into that. Was there anything you wanted our audience to know about you? Is there anything I missed off? Anything like that?
Nah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's getting behind it. You're motivating me. Thank you. Yeah. And just keep supporting, man. It's just gonna get bigger and bigger. The more people that stick with it, the bigger it's gonna get, innit? Bro, so yeah, big respect. Love you all, man.
Honestly, keep supporting him. He's got a lot, but also a big up you. And I want to double back on this thing about soberness and stuff, because as much as from a battle rapper perspective, I thought you were hilarious when you've had a few drinks, and it is brilliant to watch. You know what I mean? This is the you that we need. The switch on you, the on point you, that track that we played just before, that's a banger. Yeah. More like that, my brother. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this project. Yeah, and big up on the videos that's coming out and everything. Keep us posted.
Yeah, man, of course.
Shut down, yeah. We're gonna go into some adverts.
Yeah, man.
After this is on, yeah.
Like Donkey Kong.
In the Sarong.
Yeah.
Right, big up Venomous Visuals, big up all the management, everyone who's locked in. We're going to get into these adverts and we'll be back after this, so stick around. Let's go.
Window looking out over the city. I see homelessness, addicts, students, ravers and nitties, thugs and hustlers, and S-workers getting paid for their key. Everyone gotta make a living, I'm trying to make me a milli. My city is full of kings who learn to do for themselves. I'll introduce you to some of them and I hope that it helps. We gotta stand together, help each other accumulate wealth for the future generations of our lineage and ourselves.